Hi there, tarot lovers. Right, our card of the day today is the Hierophant. So, the Hierophant is a very religious and papal figure with his triple crown, and he's got the monks in the foreground. The duality is there. He's got the Trinity there with his hand symbols. There's lots of symbolism in this card. He represents our connection to the divine. He represents this bridge between divine consciousness and our human, more mundane consciousness. So this is the priest you go to in order to connect to spirit, in order to to feel more connected to your truth. He is the part of us that guides us towards the light, and so he's going to reflect inside of our lives with practices, with kind of maybe old school exercises of simple meditation and prayer in order to raise our vibration, in order to connect us to that higher integrity, to that inner truth, to the higher vibrational self that we actually are. He is the part of us that feels dedicated a little bit more to what we feel is our mission, whatever that might be, and what we feel is our purpose. And so when this card comes up, he's asking us to question, hey, what is our purpose? Where are we directing a lot of our energy towards? Is there any practice we can do that will actively raise our vibration, bring us closer to our truth, connect us more honestly with our morals and our values in life? He's very moralistic, this energy of the Hierophant. It's very, it's a little bit of old school dogma and religion, and while this might produce a little bit of a trigger for some people, he really represents the simple connection to our higher self. The way he's depicted was more in tune with what was maybe naturally more inspirational at the time when these cards were made. And right now he would be depicted in a different way, and this is fine. It's good to get over our triggers, and it's good to realize that they're there, but fundamentally he represents our connection to our higher self and our connection to the light, to the source. And he is going to be that part of us that actively chooses to make a daily practice, to dedicate a little bit more of our time and effort to doing something that is going to bring us a higher vibrational state of awareness, that's going to raise our consciousness, that may specifically be, or on the surface be, very much for us, but with the intention, with the altruistic intention of being a better channel for this world and being a better person in this world. So understanding that he represents this altruistic part of us that's more dedicated to a communal good and to the collective conscious needs in this world. He will not ask us to ignore our own needs at all, but in a world where ego and individuality is very strong, and when we're very much attached to our individual self, he will ask us to experience a selflessness sometimes. And this is not necessarily just going out and doing a charitable act for other people in the world and being, and ignoring our own needs. It's about respecting our own needs on one front, at the same time as understanding that we are here as a greater collective consciousness that's just here to experience ourselves in so many different ways. And we have a duty in a way. We feel that part of our mission is feeling that dutiful feeling to be the better version of ourselves, so that we can help and inspire the world around us. And that's a little bit about his message. And the rain's coming down now. Yum. He calls for us to be honest with ourselves, like a lot of the major arcana card are going to call us to take our level of dedication to a new level of honesty. He's going to call us to practice and to kick up and kick in, raise our level of daily experience and daily practice, so that we can be more or show more integrity to what we feel is our spiritual mission, or bringing more purpose into our life. It doesn't matter really what this practice is, but a lot of those tried and tested old school meditation practices that you can do are very much in line with his message, because he trusts what has worked for millennia and he knows that it's going to carry on working. Sure, there's new ways, and there is new ways to express ourselves, new ways to practice, new important things to do on a personal level that we will feel, and he will be our intuitive connection and the way we channel our light into the world. And so this part of us that is connected to the divine maintains that connection through some type of daily practice to condition our mind and body to be more aligned with our hearts. And he will teach us to be more aligned with our hearts, and our hearts will teach us to be more aligned with the world around us, which is going to tune us into a communal need, as well as keeping sincere and honest with our own personal need. That's the message of the Hierophant. Tap into your intuition today, tap into some of that inner guidance, devote yourself a little bit more time on a daily basis to some type of personal spiritual practice, and make that part of your daily routine, and to uplift and raise your awareness for the good of all.